you doing today? I wish that you are doing well. Okay, and today we're going to see what we call relative clauses. In order to know what are they exactly, let's study these examples. So, um, Kamal, who is Aziz's brother, bought a new car. The ring that you found is Huda's ring. Shivya Talal, who started painting at an early age, never had an art course. Princess Diana, who was very humble, died at an early age. The man who gave you the book is my uncle. Okay, so these examples, let's study one by one and see. I wish that you can state your remarks as we do. Okay, state your remarks. What do you notice? Are there some common points between these examples? Okay, so Kamal, who is Aziz's brother? The common point between these expressions is, as you can see here, we have these ones. Who? Here, who started again? Who? Okay? Of course, we have other expressions, not just this one, but we have just, we're going to see this one here. Kamal, who is Aziz's brother, bought a new car. What is the role of this? This is what we call a relative pronoun. It is here who. You might say that it is a WH question, but no, here it functions as a relative pronoun. Okay, what is a relative pronoun, or what is a relative pronoun? Here, when I say Kamal bought a new car, you would say, which Kamal? Is it Kamal Najari, Kamal Lamirni, Kamal Buskrawi? Which Kamal exactly? Maybe there are many Kamals that you know. Okay? So here, what do we do? Kamal, who is Aziz's brother? So this one is what? This is the clause. What is the function of this clause? This clause is to explain, to define, to give us, to clarify this name, okay? To clarify the noun, to clarify the person or the thing that we are talking about. So, let's see another one here. The ring that you found is Huda's ring. So here we have another relative pronoun, which is that, and here it introduces a relative clause that you found here. So that you found clarifies what? It clarifies the ring. Okay, so if I remove this and say the ring is Huda's ring, you would say which ring? So I am going to clarify and say that you found, the ring that you found, okay? So here by this, I make the noun clearer, okay? It becomes definite to you. Shirya Talal, who started painting at an early age, never had an art course. So here, this one, again, it defines this one. So anyway, if we go through these examples, we will notice that what is the role of relative clauses? Relative clauses define a noun, okay? What is that define? It means to clarifies. It clarifies the noun, okay? Clauses define a noun. Okay, here when we say that they clarify a noun, you have to know that we are talking here about, if you look to the examples and you study the examples, you will notice that there is a difference. Here, as you can see, we have the sentence and it goes straight until you stop by a full stop. But here, what do you have? You have a comma, okay? You have two commas here. Again, the same thing here. Princess Diana, who was a very humble person, died at an early age. So here, as you can see, it's between two commas. Is there a difference between the two? Yes, there is a difference. So here we can say that we have, when we talk about relative clauses, we have, let's change the pen. We have two types. Okay, so you have two types. It is what we call defining relative clause and non-defining relative clause. What is the difference between this and this one and the other one? Okay, you have to know that a relative clause or defining a relative clause, what does it do? Defining a relative clause, it defines, تعرف. Okay, it means that without it, the name will not, or the noun will not be clear. So it means that it is very important. Okay, it's this one here. Kamal, who is Aziz's brother, bought a car. So defining, it defines the noun. Okay, and it is important. Okay, it is important, or we can say it is essential to the meaning. It means without it, the noun will not be clear. Okay, it's you cannot do without it. You cannot omit it from the sentence. It cannot be omitted. بمعنى أنه لا يمكن حذفها. For example, this one here. كمان. If I take the sentence, who is Aziz's brother? Okay, this one here. Kamal, who is Aziz's brother? If I try to omit the حاولت حذف expression, what I'm going to have? Kamal bought a car. So here, is Kamal clear to you? No, of course, because there are many Kamals. Or let's say Muhammad or Fatima bought a car. Which Fatima? Is it Fatima Najari, Fatima Akarni, Fatima Naimani, Fatima? So there are plenty or many names having or many people having the name Fatima. Okay, so here, who is Aziz's brother? So here we have stated الذي هو أخو عزيزة. إذا حددنا الاسم بشكل جيد. Okay, bought a new car. Here, this one again, the ring. The ring is Huda's ring. Okay, which ring are you talking about? عن أي خاتم تتحدث? Oh, that you found. الذي وجدته. إذن, so here, of course, you cannot remove it. If you remove it, it will affect the meaning. أكيد المعنى كله سيتأثر ولن يصبح معرف. Okay, but this one here, when I say شيبية طلال, who started painting at an early age, never had an art course. So here, this one, as you can see, it is between two commas. When I say شيبية طلال never had an art course, of course it's clear because everybody knows who is شيبية طلال. And this one, this sentence, what does it do? It's just add some additional information, but it does not clarify. Okay, because the person is already known. Okay, it's already clear. Never had an art course. So and if we omit the expression, it will not be affected. The meaning will not be affected. Let's see, for example, Princess Diana. Of course, everybody knows who is Princess Diana, who is very humble. So here I'm just adding some information. Died at an early age. So this one here, if we remove the sentence, of course, the meaning will not be affected. So here it is non-defining. So the sentence that we have here, relative clause, it is what? It does not define. It does not define the noun, and it is what? Is it important? No, it is not important. Okay, it's not important. Why? Because we can remove it. So it can be omitted. Okay, and since it can be omitted, this is why we put it between two commas. It is put between two commas. Okay, so this is generally what we call the two types of relative clauses. So we as you can see, we have two types. We have restrictive. It is defining a relative clause, and non-restrictive, which is non-defining a relative clause. So you can find these two names, defining, it is or restrictive, non-defining or non-restrictive. إذن هادو اسمين بالتبادل يمكن إنك تجدهم، يعني يستخدمان بالتبادل للتعبير عن نفس الشيء. Define a relative clause, it defines the noun. إذن هي محددة وتعين الاسم وتحدد. It is important بمعنى أنها أساسية وجوهرية في تحديد المعنى أو لتعريف الاسم. It cannot be omitted، لا يمكن حذفها because it gives you it specifies the noun. Okay, but this one non-defining, as you can see here, non-defining. So non-defining, it doesn't define the noun. It is not important. We can do without it. It can be omitted, and it is put between two commas. So when you find it like this one here, so if we go to this, the man who gave you the book is my uncle. So this sentence, which one is it? Is it restrictive or non-restrictive? Or defining or not, or non-defining? Of course, it is what? Yes, it is defining. If I say the man is my uncle, which man are you talking about? Is it the tall man, the short man, the big one, the man that we saw yesterday? Which man? When I have seen a lot of men. So here, the man who gave you the book. Okay, so here I have specified, I have restricted. إذن قيدت، إذن قيدت المعنى. اوكي، قيدت الاسم، قيدت الشيء الذي أتحدث عنه. Okay, this is why we call it restrictive. Okay, restrictive, and this one is non-restrictive. Okay, so this is our lesson for today. We are going to see another one, and I wish you understand the whole lesson. If you have any question, let me know. Okay.